Hi Peter, it's Sandy Thal at Prime Motor Cars Mercedes-Benz. Thanks for taking a few minutes today to take a test drive in this car. This is the 2018 Mercedes-Benz GLC 300. It's an all-wheel drive SUV. It's the SUV of the year. It's the vehicle that Motor Trend magazine finds to be the most wonderful SUV. I mean, there's lots of SUVs out there, but this particular car, the size, the comfort, the spaciousness of it, the nimbleness of it, the great fuel mileage, 21 to 28 miles per gallon according to the EPA, and the price point. It starts at $42,050, and this particular one is $47,245, and it's really nicely equipped. It's got the smartphone integration package, so it has the Apple CarPlay in it, and the Premium 1 package has the blind spot, the push button start, keyless go is what they call it, and the Sirius XM radio for 6 months free, and 115 volt power outlet that gives you the ability to plug your laptop in if you want to. This is the exterior, and I had put the seats down when you were here. Let's put them up. Of course, these are the nice mats that come with the car, but you can see it's got a really spacious storage area. It has a 12 volt outlet here, and it has a nice little netting here so you can keep loose items. It's got a locking trunk space, so you can use the blade key that's inserted inside your regular key, and you can lock that space. And the size of it is really roomy. That cargo cover can come out and be placed in the back compartment, and you've got a folding box and lots of space for extras. This was the button I pushed to put that down, and then so look at that, you've got terrific space if you have to carry anything. And of course the fit and finish is Mercedes-Benz best. The backup camera is great because it's inside of a little box. Now I just washed this car so it would be clean for you, but the backup camera isn't getting wet and doesn't dripping with water because it's under a little cover, which when you put it in reverse it pops open and you can quickly see what's going on. I'm going to let my videographer get inside the vehicle. These wheels, before we go, are the 18-inch wheels, and these happen to be Pirelli tires, but they have a really nice depth to the sidewall. And of course, Mercedes-Benz always chooses tires that go with the vehicle so that make sure it can stop. These are 235/60 R18 on all the way around, so you have 4 matching tires. This is the sensor on the door. Like once you shut the car off, you can lock it by touching, or lock it or unlock it by touching the inside handle. So here we go, and of course the whole interior is really beautifully designed. They call this the waterfall design. That's one piece of wood, and that happens to be the black ash wood trim, and it's laser cut to fit that space. And you have a nice cover for your cup holders. There's a large console. I'm going to let him get in and then we'll take a little ride. One thing I know you liked particularly well is this extension on the the seat. So you've got a beautiful design here, the headrest, the backrest, the base, which can go up and down, but the extension so that you can have that extra comfort and support for your legs can come in and out here. And then your heated seat is there and your memory position. So this would be a great car to have your memory position for driving, and then have a different memory position for, you know, when you're getting in and out of the car in the winter, or when you want to put your laptop in your lap. And then you could have the M3 and have a separate position for that. This is your lock and unlock. And over here the windows go up and down. It's a one touch. And here's your left mirror, right mirror, and the adjustment is always here. And this has two ways of closing the mirrors in. This button, and then when you set the car up a certain way, you can have it so that when you shut the car off and you get out of the car and lock it, then the mirrors also close up, so that when you're parked somewhere, it's not going to be a danger. Now this has a little cover over it, but it's a beautiful screen. And some people are having a little time getting used to that, but everybody's using a tablet or a pad for something. I'm going to keep that on there for now. This is all about your heating and cooling. And if the car was equipped with the navigation SD card, it would be easy to press that and get to it. But your radio, you have FM, AM, satellite, and your presets. And then you also have the telephone setting, and you can listen to music that's being played right through the speakers from your phone. And that's a wonderful thing, as long, of course, you have to have music on your phone. And then there are vehicle settings that you can put on, and the time, and the dynamic select. By the way, the dynamic select is right here. Now, when you're driving along and you need that extra speed, this is a 2-liter inline 4-cylinder engine, and it has 241 horsepower and 273 foot-pounds of torque. But as you're driving, we're in drive D1 right now, you're going to be starting off in the comfort position. I'm going to push it forward to sport. By pushing that dynamic button forward, I get the sport menu, and then sport plus. So there's lots of power. It changes the shift points in the transmission, and with 9 speeds, you certainly have a lot of room for adjustments, and you can get plenty of torque to get more power as you're driving along. Sometimes you need it. People slow down in front of you and you've got to quickly pass them. So I'm going to go back to the comfort setting. There it is. Because for most part, driving around town, you're going to get the best mileage doing that. Now, these are great because you have your lighted mirror on both the driver and passenger side. You've got beautiful steering wheel that's carved out so that you can properly hold the wheel and not be afraid of getting an airbag in the face. You know, that's one of the dangers of airbags, is that people drive with their hands up high. But Mercedes builds the steering wheel with sculpted thumb holes, so it makes it very easy to hold the wheel. And then others like to drive down here. We've got answering the phone, hanging up the phone. I mean, all of this works with what you have in the screen in front of you. And then these settings go with the standing screen there. And you have volume right here. And great sound system, as this isn't the fancy sound system, but it's very adequate. And in here in the console you have 2 USB ports and a place for SD cards. So that's great. And this is like a joystick. You know, you can turn it, you can tip it side to side. And so it's very easy to work that. And then your cup holders. And of course, Mercedes makes things very easy to keep clean. So, and then you lock it back in place. So honestly, I think you'll love this car. On top of everything, you will get the 5 years of Embrace. Embrace Connect. Embrace Connect gives you the ability to start your car remotely, winter or summer. It's a very convenient thing, and I'm going to teach you all about that and many other items that come along with the Embrace Connect. You have your buttons